Hello guys, my name is Extron Wizard here, and today we are playing Smite. This is a how-to guide and gameplay for Bellona. This is a new god in Smite, and don't mind me editing stuff because I'm in a chat with two other friends, which is the Aphrodite and the Geb. The Geb is a little alright, he's not too good, but we do pretty good in this game. So yeah, get right into this build. We start off for arenas if you want. I mainly play arenas because Conquest can do nothing. Anyways, what I do for abilities, I do my first ability 1 point, and then I do my third ability for 2 points. So that's 3 levels, and then you want to start doing your camps. What I usually start is my second set of Devourer's Gauntlet, and then based off of that, once you get pretty fed off, you can start your ninja tabbies or finish it. If you don't get too fed, then don't worry about it, just go in ninja tabbies so you get your movement speed and attack speed. Right now, of course, you're doing your jungles, and you want to mainly tank and be using your third ability because you're life stealing a lot, and then Aphrodite is healing me with it. You usually want to go for attack speed mainly. Yeah, so go for attack speed. If you don't get it, try to get, or if anyone doesn't get attack damage, then you're fine. Then, like, if no one gets it, but if someone needs, like, attack speed, like, maybe a range, I know Neith needed it, but I mainly need it more. I would just went hog crazy. I think Zablancwe got the attack damage, so I usually go for attack speed for the quicker attacks on my third ability. And right now I'm about to get my first blood, and there you go. And then I got my ultimate first, or my ultimate after that. So basically once you get fed around, maybe it depends, like the 5-minute mark for safe zone, you want to be starting to do your stacks for your Devourer's Gauntlet. And then maybe once you're done getting your stacks for your Devourer's Gauntlet, you could move on to your ASI or the ASI, whatever you want to call it, which increases attack speed and attack damage. Right now I'm level 6, and my third ability is doing 100 damage, and my second ability, if I look here, is doing 120. So right now I'm doing pretty high sustain of damage right now, and I'm sustaining lifesteal, and I'm just pretty much tanking these guys. I'm out of mana, but Aphrodite's there to help me out. I'm halfway health. I just continue on going ham. This other Bellona does not know what she's doing, but I handle her pretty easily. I'm sustaining this fight pretty well. I'm near than right now 1/3 of health. Basically I go to minions and start life stealing a little bit, but right now I will be backing soon, so I do not die. Again, you want to master your third ability first, then your second ability, and then your first ability. No, your third ability first, and then you finish your first ability second, and then your third ability last. So basically you want to finish in that order for arenas, and probably arenas only. I haven't tried this build in Conquest, but you can try if you want. And before any notes, I do play a lot more arenas, and this is my judgments of builds. You could go any style you want, like you go more tank and not lifesteal, but I go, I think, 3 lifesteal items on this, and 2 critical chances, and my boots. So basically you're OP as crap in this game. Right now, as you see, I'm 5-0. I think I don't remember how many kills I get this game, but it's a lot, and I think I get 2 or 3 deaths. So it's alright. I think I juke out this game. Yeah, I juke out right here with the Scylla. And then after that, I got my ninja tabbies, and I'm building stacks. This Scylla right here is pretty dumb. She just dove because she thinks she's good. Right now I'm starting my ASI and my other build, which is the Soul Eater. That's my third lifesteal item. My ASI is my somewhat third ability for lifesteal. but that's mainly for attack speed, so I could go ham on my third ability, which is Scourge. What I do if someone's like escaping, I think right here, Hell is escaping, so I use my ultimate. Ultimate's a really good way to try and get people on the run, like what I did on Hell and Scylla before. Sometimes your first ability can do that, but it's not as well as your ultimate. And usually if you have, let's say, I think Hades, and he uses ultimate, that would be a really nice combo. Once he ults and then he stuns, then you could ult in and stun again, which is a Blancway here, which I'm kind of glad we have another stun to help me out and just to help the whole team, which I'm just tanking out. As you can see, right now I'm pretty OP. The Aphrodite and the Bellona comp is the bomb. If you do a 2v2 or I believe even arenas would be really nice in this. Me and my friend here do a lot of arenas with Aphrodite and Bellona just to try hard because of how easy this game is right now, as you can see. This is how well Bellona is actually. And right now I think, yeah, my third ability is finally finished, which is 220 damage I'm doing, plus whatever other items you have. But mainly I'm going for lifesteal, so I'm not doing as much damage. But once I get my Deathbringer, which is your fifth item, then once you get your fifth ability, which you'll be doing critical chance and power, but I mainly do it because of the critical chance and just how much of a damage you can do with your attack speed and stuff. After your Deathbringer and you finish your Devourer's Gauntlet with its 60 stack and the Soul Eater and your ASI, once you're done with that, you can start your either a Malice if you're fed and you just want to be a total jerk for more critical chance and just epically more damage, which I do in this game since I am basically fed. I am 6-0, I believe. With 7 assists. I get a lot of assists this game. When I play Bellona, I usually get a lot of KS, which is not fun. But right here, as you can see, the first ability can just hammer him down, which is your Shield Bash, and it does slow them down, so it is kind of helpful if you're in that situational area. Right now I'm just focusing my three people. I'm tanking minions, and here goes Geb right there, the knock-up, which is really sexy. It's really easy to sustain in this level, and just with the amount of life steal you have, it's just crazy, especially with your third ability. Your third ability is doing 110 healing right now, which is major in your third Scourge ability. Because basically you could just tank like this. I mean, I'm tanking this Ares, and I think that person, I can't really tell. Oh, Nemesis. I get down pretty quick, but I don't know. It's like this, the hammer, it's the Bludgeon, whatever it's called. The second ability is alright. I think it just affects more attack speed. But it adds a lot more damage to your normal auto attacks, which is really nice. So usually, once I go max critical chance, which is the Malice and the Deathbringer, your hammer will just be going ham in itself and basically just kill everything in its sight. Right now, it's kind of hard to sustain the mana situation, but it's pretty well off. You just basically got to stay on your third ability, which is your Scourge, and just lifesteal it up on these 5v5 fights, and just mainly, see, all my team is just kiting right now, and the Aphrodite is just keeping me alive, and my lifesteal is just keeping me alive. At this point, I finished my ASI, and I'm still just going ham. My attack speed's really well, and I'm even taking tower right now, and right there I died because Bellona's Scourge, it actually disarms for 3 seconds if you hit it on the target. The first level of disarm is 2 seconds, and the second level, which if you want to do the beginning, it's 2.25 seconds. I usually do that because it's very best for again, disarming and just for the lifesteal, because at the beginning of the match you get 50 healing from your Scourge, and that's your second point on to your Scourge. So it's really nice. And right now I finished stacking. I don't quite stack fast because I'm Bellona and I barely play this game. I'm only level 17 on in this game and in general for my profile. And right now my Bellona is secondary mastered, which is really nice. I'm gonna probably master it to 10. Right there I stunned Hell, which I decided to because why not. Right there Neith got killed, but she was in a 1v3, so she's not like me right now, just owning everybody up. If you have the Aphrodite and the Bellona comp, it's really nice because your Aphrodite can just heal you with her soulmate, and then she can stun people who are escaping from far range. Oh, excuse me, sorry, I'm dying here. But it's really helpful because her soulmate ability too helps with a movement speed, and it helps you with the stuns, and those are just OP. So if you can't really get the enemies, she can get it for you, and you get the assist. So that's why I kind of have a lot of assists this game, but it's not too shabby for this. Right there, I just tank more often, and it's really good. I think that's basically it for this build. Oh yeah, if you're going situational, like you're tied game, or if the enemy is getting more penetration, and I think yeah, just more penetration, and you're just dying a lot, you would usually want to go for protection if needed, but usually I would go for the Frostbound Hammer, and that will just increase your health and your physical power, and then it gives you your attack speed by enemies at basic attacks and movement speed by 30%. So that is really good for you, and it can help you decently. Right now I didn't decide to go for the Frostbound Hammer because I feel like we're already winning. They're already at 120 points, so it's like, why not just YOLO strats and get the Malice? So this is where I kind of get fed and get the Malice, which is giving you another 20% of critical chance. So I think you're adding like let me see, like 40% of critical chance, which is really big because your attack speed's nice, and just everything about it is really good. If the enemy is grabbing or getting physical protection just to counter gank you or counter you, you would mainly want to go the Titan's Bane, which is alright. You could go for something else, or you know, that's what I prefer if needed. Usually people are dumb and they don't get that. I think I had one game with Guan Yu, who was, oh no, it was Odin who was just going ham on me, and I lost that game. But I didn't decide to go with physical protection, or at least the I think it was the breastplate or something like that. But that's usually situational items if you want. If you're fed like right now, you could go Fist of Gods, and then I think another active, let me see, it's oh yeah, Shell of Absorption, which is just basically if you want to be even a more ass, or if you're dying pretty low and you're sustaining, or you're taking a lot of damage somehow, you could go with the Shell of Absorption just to absorb all the damage right now, because you'll be, I think, invulnerable for a couple of seconds to build up your lifesteal, so that's kind of good. And then the Fist of Gods is just kind of like stunning people if you want, if they're escaping. That's basically the build for her and the whole substantial thing. Use your Scourge almost 24/7 and try to stack your lifesteal item for your Devourer's Gauntlet as fast as you can. Other than that, you just basically want to take front lines with your Scourge, and you're basically done. You're GG. If you have this type of comp with Zablancway, Afro, and maybe like Odin or something, it would be really nice for that comp. It's kind of hard to counter Bellona if you're at this point. Mainly you want to counter her by physical penetration and physical penetration and physical protection. I think they don't have any guardians, I'm not too sure. I can't really see. I think Ares is a guardian, and yeah, they don't really have much as anything for protection. So if you see, usually when I play games for Bellona, I usually see Ymir, or you know, somewhere around those lines with Ymir or Odin. Usually those types of guys are going to be tanky and having a lot of physical protection. But your Deathbringer and your Mouse just kind of takes it down from that, because your critical chance is just going to go uphill and just own everything. And the ASI, Devourer's Gauntlet, and the Soul Eater in combined, let me see, 15 for ASI, you got 10 with your stack, so I don't know, it's 30%. And you got a 15, so it's like 60% lifesteal about, or more or less. I'm not too sure. I'm just doing quick math right now. Basically that's just it. Like, all you have to do is just mainly focus on your third ability, and once you get your third ability, you're perfectly fine. You're just gonna be running the game. You're gonna be the boss of the game right now, because Bellona is the boss of the game, because she's everything. She can be tank. And yeah, so I'm 17, 2, and 21. That is it for this episode. If you guys want more, comment down below. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys all later.